Hey, what's up, teacups? Human brains and bodies. They can do some pretty cool stuff, but they can also do pretty weird stuff. Let's explore some strange and rare disorders and think about what it would be like to have them. Aquagenic urticaria. That's a peculiar disorder. It's an allergy to water. Water. Can you imagine being allergic to water? It's important to mention that it's a skin allergy. People that have aquagenic urticaria can still drink water. They just can't get it on their skin, or they will get hives. However, having said that, there have been severe cases where drinking water causes mouth, throat, and lip swelling. It's definitely not something you would want. The effects are immediate, so even a quick splash can cause an itch. And we are talking all types of water: tap water, ocean water, chlorinated pool water. Even tears can cause a reaction. Imagine crying because you have aquagenic urticaria and not being able to stop because the tears cause painful, itchy hives. You could get stuck in a perpetual tear, hives, itch cycle. That would suck. I know what you're wondering. How do these people shower? Well, some put on a topical antihistamine cream beforehand, and some may even put oil or Vaseline all over their body to create a barrier before hopping in the shower. But that might defeat the point of showering. But another method is to use alcohol-based cleansers like antibacterial wipes instead of showering. It must be a hard life. Being a teapot, I'm not sure I'd be very good at being allergic to water, so it's a good job I don't have skin. This one shows how strange our brains can be. Foreign accent syndrome is when a person starts speaking with an accent that's not their native accent. The most common reason someone develops this condition is after having a stroke, but it can also happen from migraines, developmental problems, or brain trauma. Imagine that, being hit on the head and all of a sudden you sound Australian.
G'day, mate. How about we chase down a wallaby?
Kiss me, I'm Irish!
I love to eat the pesto alla genovese.
Fancy a cup of tea?
Okay, I think I'm back. Anyway, if this happened to you, what accent would you want to have? And which would you hate to have? Sarah Colwill, a British woman, ended up with a Chinese foreign accent after a severe migraine. Lisa Alamia from Texas went in for jaw surgery one day and left with a British accent. Even George Michael from Wham said that after waking from a coma in 2012, he temporarily had a West Country accent. Weird stuff, huh? Another strange and rare syndrome is auto-brewery syndrome. The clue is in the name. Basically, people with this syndrome get drunk without drinking alcohol. Their gastrointestinal tract acts like a brewery. Carbohydrates are fermented in the gut by bacteria or fungi, which creates ethanol. The ethanol then enters the bloodstream and leaves the person feeling tipsy, or even downright hammered. Imagine this happening on a daily basis. You're in the office, sat at your desk, trying to get shit done. But then suddenly, you start feeling like you want to put your tie around your head and start a conga line. It must be hard. But in all seriousness, it can cause you to feel dizzy, make your speech slurred, and make you feel nauseous. It can't be fun. A lot of people avoid alcohol because of those effects. Imagine not having a choice and being surprised by random bouts of drunkenness, particularly if you don't know it's going to happen. It would be pretty scary. You could be driving or attending an interview or something. So thank your lucky stars you don't have it. And if you do have it, cheers. Now this one is a little creepy. Walking corpse syndrome, also known as Cotard's syndrome or Cotard's delusion, is a rare mental disorder. People with walking corpse syndrome think they're dead or don't exist. They may also think their body is decomposing or they have no blood or organs in their body. Super creepy. Although some people with Cotard's syndrome think they're dead and don't exist, others often think they're immortal, like the undead. It must be hard to live with thinking you don't exist. I'm sure no one wants to hire someone who thinks they're dead. I'm sorry I can't come into work today on account of not existing.
But I'll be there on Tuesday to pick up my paycheck.
Pica is a disorder that causes people to crave eating things that aren't food. It can be anything that has no nutritional value, from glass to metal, stones, wood, dust, and even feces. Gross. It's chocolate, I swear. Obviously, people shouldn't eat this stuff, and if they do, it can cause a lot of problems. But one guy with pica made a career out of it. Michel Lotito started eating stuff he shouldn't at age 9. He ate a lot of these things publicly for entertainment and became known as Monsieur Mange-Tout, which translates to Mr. Eat-All. It's estimated that between 1959 and 1997, Monsieur Mange-Tout ate approximately 9 tons of metal. A few of the things he ate were 15 shopping carts, 18 bicycles, 45 door hinges, 7 televisions, 6 chandeliers, 2 beds, a computer, 1 Cessna 150 light aircraft, a coffin, 500 meters of steel chain, and a pair of skis. I mean, this guy could just not stop eating stuff he shouldn't. If I ever had dinner with him, he'd probably suck down my cutlery before eating me for dessert. This guy was unstoppable. He was a biological phenomenon. Doctors believe he had powerful digestive juices and a thick stomach and intestinal lining, which prevented the sharp objects injuring his stomach. So if you find yourself tempted to eat the screen you're watching this video on, please don't. Get some tacos instead. Anyway, I gotta go eat some tea bags.
Thanks for listening, teacups.
Please subscribe. Lots of love.